Good, happy Tuesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, speed limits lowered on I-93 in Windham. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
We're back celebrating the holidays.
And our new Volvo showrooms in Nashua, Concord, and Meredith.
Right now at Lovering Volvo, your first payment is on us, in addition to saving up to $14,000 off select 2019 models.
Call or visit us today.
And hopefully you're lucky enough to stay home today. And while you do, crews are working hard across the state to clear the roads for the morning commute.
WMUR's Ray Brewer is live along 93 there in Windham. Ray, the snow continues to come down out there.
Sean, we're in one of those bands that Kevin talked about. Has a heavy snowfall. Also, the wind's picking up as well, so motorists are going to have to deal with some blowing and drifting. So, as you take a look at 93 southbound here in Windham, the speeds have been dropped on 93 to 45 miles per hour south of Concord. Some other interstates as well have also had their speeds dropped. Now, you can see the traffic is moving, but it's moving very slowly. And bear in mind, too, that New Hampshire DOT does do that tandem plowing. And what that means is the fact that those plows are going to be blocking the whole road, and they travel at about 20 miles per hour. So you're going to have to factor that in for your morning commute as well, especially if you get stuck behind one of those. The best advice we can give you, if you can delay your morning travel, do it. Reporting live in Windham, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Yeah, that's possible. Do that. We are expecting...
Okay, and there you go. So you heard from Ray Brewer there. If you can delay your morning travel, do it. And here's a look at your travel update as of 4:30 a.m. this morning. Sorry, 4:30 p.m. this from yesterday. Road conditions are weather dependent and subject to change at any time. As of right now, travel conditions for District 1, fair. District 2, fair. District 3, good. District 4, fair. District 5, fair. And District 6, fair. You are strongly encouraged, as in very, to watch your speed in all districts. Please clean off your car and make sure it is winter ready. Be mindful of your speed and distance to other cars. Don't crowd the plow. The safest place to be in a winter storm is home. The next safest place is to be behind a snowplow. So get behind NHDOT. Be careful out there. And we're seeing lots of schools switch to closings as the morning comes above and as it gets light out. Rockingham Alert 12 minutes ago posted roads are in rough shape this morning. Main routes are clear but remain snow-covered. Secondary roadways are very slippery with some not even plowed as of yet. The heavy snow has sustained at this time. Over the past few hours, we have been seeing accumulating of 1 inch per hour. Please allow additional time to reach to your destination this morning and use extra caution. Manchester residents make the most of snow day. Some businesses remain open. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Charisse LeClaire.
We're back celebrating the holidays.
And our new Volvo showrooms in Nashua, Concord, and Meredith.
Right now at Lovering Volvo, your first payment is on us, in addition to saving up to $14,000 off select 2019 models.
Call or visit us today.
We've been open since 11 o'clock.
Owner and operator of Ignite Bar and Grill on Hanover Street in Manchester, Ann Masterson, is giving her regulars an option to come in and enjoy a cold drink and a hot meal.
We've had a few people in and out, a lot of our regulars, which that's why we're here. We want to know there's a lot of people that live downtown now, and we want to be open for them and know they have a nice warm place to get some good food.
The timing, she says, helped her decide she could open up today.
We had a nice lull during the day, so that made it okay.
She says she's got a good amount of people, considering the fact that about a foot of snow has fallen in Manchester and continues to pile up.
I want to win!
And that snowfall is just fine by Maddie Harrison.
Spending time with the little ones.
Slaying.
She and her dad, Rashawn, say they use their snow day to put up the Christmas tree, watch Frozen, and enjoy the freshly fallen snow near the dairy field in Manchester to get in some thrills.
Good and bad. I like snowboard, so it's good for that. Bad because traffic.
And there were people out and about in Manchester despite the weather. They didn't let a little cold and the flying flakes keep them from enjoying a frozen treat at Ben & Jerry's either.
They convinced me to do a mix between a strawberry cheesecake and Cinderella.
Well, it's always a good night for ice cream, too. Many of the businesses that were closed today say they do plan on reopening tomorrow. Manchester City Schools also have a 2-hour delay tomorrow. Live in Manchester, I'm Charisse LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
And, we want to correct that Manchester Schools not too long ago switched to a closing. So all Manchester City schools are closed for today. Man sought an armed robbery of Manchester gas station. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltates Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
Right now in Manchester, police are looking for a man who robbed a gas station at gunpoint within the last 2 hours. Police say the man went into the Rapid Refill on 2nd Street just before 9:30, showed the clerk a gun, and demanded cash. He ran off with an undetermined amount of money. Police described their suspect as a black man, last seen wearing a green jacket with a black hoodie, a gray beanie, black gloves, and dark jeans. Anyone with information should call Manchester Police.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Boston police search for missing 12-year-old named Winter Storm. Here's a photo of that missing boy. As you can see right here. Boston police has issued a missing person alert for a 12-year-old boy who went missing in the city's Dorchester neighborhood. Police said the boy was last seen Monday morning near 15 Leroy Street. He is described as 5 feet 2 inches tall with a slim build and was last seen wearing a burgundy jacket, dark pants, and gray and red Converse sneakers. Heavy, wet snow is expected in Boston area Monday night through Tuesday morning. Anyone with information regarding the boy's whereabouts is asked to call 1-800-494-TIPS or text TIP to crime, which is 27463. U.S. futures turn negative after Trump says China trade deal may not happen until 2020. U.S. stock index futures turn sharply negative on Tuesday after President Donald Trump said a China trade deal may not happen until after the 2020 election. Chicago's police superintendent fired just days before he was to retire. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Chicago, where the city's police chief has been fired by the mayor just weeks before his retirement. The mayor citing ethical lapses that she said were, quote, intolerable. The mayor saying the police chief lied to her repeatedly after he was found asleep parked behind the wheel of his SUV. But the mayor not revealing all today, she said out of deference to the chief's wife and his family. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis.
Tonight, Chicago's top cop, Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson, fired just weeks before he was set to retire. After reviewing an inspector general's report and video evidence, without being specific, the city's mayor says Johnson lied about an October incident when officers found him unconscious in his SUV. Johnson claimed he hadn't taken his blood pressure medication and had had a few drinks with dinner.
He intentionally misled the people of Chicago, and he intentionally misled me.
Johnson, who was largely popular in Chicago, gained national attention earlier this year during the Jussie Smollett case.
Why would anyone, especially an African-American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations?
Just last month, the mayor celebrated Johnson's more than 30-year career as a police officer. But today, an about-face. The mayor saying he demonstrated a series of ethical lapses she called intolerable.
This moment needs to be a turning point for the Chicago Police Department, the way things are done in this city.
It is unclear at this time if Johnson will be entitled to his pension. The mayor declined to comment about specifics about the case in deference to Johnson's wife and children. However, the inspector general's report could ultimately be made public, David.
All right, Lindsay Davis with us tonight. Thank you, Lindsay.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. And just coming into our newsroom right now, we do have an update for you on that New Hampshire DOT travel update. We are just getting that update right now. Let's show you. 4 minutes ago, New Hampshire DOT just posted the latest new update. It says, good morning, travel update as of 6 o'clock a.m. Road conditions are weather dependent and subject to change at any time. Travel conditions are District 1 up here is fair. District 2 right over here is fair. District 3 is fair. District 4 fair. District 5 difficult. This is District 5 here, and it is difficult, as you can see. Right here, District 5 difficult. I-93 and I-293 from Concord South reduced speeds to 45 miles per hour. In District 6 is fair. You are strongly encouraged as it vary to watch your speed in all districts. Please clean off your car and make sure it is winter ready. Be mindful of your speed and distance to other cars. Don't crowd the plow. The safest place to be in a winter storm is home. The next safest is behind a snowplow, so get behind NHDOT. Be careful out there, everyone. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. Goodbye, everyone.